can we ask about yung any development dito naman kay Zigores? So the last time we reported sa mga listeners, yun nga, he will be defending his Intercontinental title. Pero ngayon nata mukhang meron ng kalaban in the schedule.
Yes, actually, that's confirmed, Dennis. No? He'll be defending his IBF Intercontinental Championship on May 3 against South Africa and Francis Niyosho. And because we're also waiting for the fight between Kirillov and Cecilio Santos, which is going to be done on February 28th.
Mm-hmm.
And winner of that fight will be taking on Victor Chinian, which was agreed with the IBF. And after that, we will know where Gore is at right now. So he has to defend his title before May 11. So we believe that this will be good tune-up fight for him, or maybe a good fight for him, in preparation for maybe the next fight will be maybe a world title fight. So it's good for him. So it's all confirmed. It's going to be on May 3 at the Mandawi Sports Complex. Actually, right now, it's going to be a wait and see for us, because we know that Kirillov will be fighting on February 28th against a contender, Cecilio Santos.
Mm-hmm.
And the winner of that will be fighting Victor Chinian. And we also have an agreement with Vic's team that if Vic wins, there's going to be a rematch with Zigores. And if Kirillov wins, we've also discussed it with Mr. Samson Lukowitz, who handles Kirillov and who represents Kirillov. And there might be a possibility that we could be able to also fight for the World Championship. So it could be a wait and see for Zigores. So we believe that he has to be, very sharp for the next few months. So we feel that it's also good for him to defend his Intercontinental Championship.
Mm-hmm. And yung pag-stage niyo ng World Championship for Zigores, either against Kirillov or Darchinyan, where do you plan to stage that? Is there a chance na dito muli sa ating gawin yung title fight na yan?
We would not really want that, Dennis. In fact, this what we always believe that if we get it right, we can always bring it here, like what we did with Victor Chinian, when everyone said that it's impossible for Vic to come here, but we were able to do that. For Victor Chinian, if in case we fight him, we're not very sure if he's going to be coming here. Actually what he said, it's either he wants it in Australia or in a neutral country. So we're not sure about that yet. With Kirillov, I know he's also, he's from Russia, and they do a lot of big promotions there. So I heard that he also would like it there. But maybe we'll go one step at a time, and see where the negotiations would go, and see where if we'll be able to agree on a location where the fight should take place.
Alam mo, Michael, kaya nga nagtataka, meron pa rin mga doubters itong si Zigores, no?
Yes.
The fact that he fought 3 world champions for his last 3 fights, na although yung isa it ended in a split decision, controversial. Yung last one against Darchinyan, it ended in a controversial draw. Tapos, of course, in between that, yung kay Eric Ortiz, he won by knockout, no? But you can never say na yung first and yung third, natalo siya, no? Actually, it was controversial, it was close, and he was never really into serious trouble, no? During those fights. Actually, it was a close and classic encounters na involved itong si Gores.
Yeah, correct, Dennis. In fact, that makes it difficult, because if you analyze Zigores, other than Manny Pacquiao, in Philippine boxing right now, I would say that he fought maybe one of the most formidable opponents in his weight class.
Mm-hmm.
These are not just world champions. I would say one of the best, considered one of the best in the 115 pounds.
Oh, na nasa peak nila.
Yes, nasa peak nila. So, with the thing with Zigores, we have to believe that, with Montiel, who's 28, 29 years old, and 32-year-old Victor Chinian, who's been there, I would say, that Victor Chinian is one of the most respected, considered one of the biggest punchers, not just in his division, but in the world today, pound for pound. So, and Montiel right now, he was for the devastating win last Saturday against Martin Castillo, and Montiel has always been a respected 2-time world champion. So, at Zigores at 25 years old, had the opportunity to fight, maybe I would say not just an ordinary world champion, but a respected world champion in a different class, no? So,
yeah.
right now, what people don't realize is that Zigores brought them to controversial decisions. It might not just be over the hump yet, Dennis, but, we know where he is at right now. We take criticism the way it should be. He knows that we have a problem, and he knows that he has a tendency to fade in the later rounds. we know that we have to go back to the drawing board and learn from it again because this was the second time that it happened. And maybe, you know, from Zico at 25 years of age, you know, I mean, he still has a lot of years left in him.
Okay, so May 3, Mandawi City, I'm sure, knowing yung mga taga Cebu, mga mahilig sa boxing, fiesta atmosphere na naman yan, no?
Yes.
Come May 3, but do you have ano ba, something for the undercard? Meron ba kayong mga fighters in mind?
Actually, Dennis, Benito Rubilar fighting for the World Championship against Solis in Dubai. The OPDF light flyweight will be vacant.
Okay.
So, the number 2, number 1, and number 2 contenders are Sunny Guerrero and Alon Dinoy.
Okay. Oy.
So we're looking at that. Now we're negotiating with that with the OPDF. Then they give us, you know, we're trying to finalize things with that. So that most probably the would be the main undercard. You know, it would be
laban yan, ah.
so number 1, number 2, it would be Alon Dinoy, you know, against
Sunny
Sunny
Guerrero.
Guerrero.
And si ano yan, win or lose si Rubilar against Solis? Or kailangan manalo siya?
No, they've vacated. Once you fight for the World Championship, you're ready to vacate
Vacant
your
na.
title.
Okay.
That's
Alright.
automatic regional
Sa
title.
WBC, no?
Yes, WBC. So, that would be, we've already got to go signal with the OPDF, ready to negotiate. So we're still negotiating on the camp of Haro, no? Of Senator Haro, and then trying to finalize some details. But that's what we're looking at right now as the...
Magandang laban yan. Alam mo, na-excite ako rito. Nung narinig, Along Dinoy versus Sunny Boy Haro, definitely,